relax, reboot, and align. Relax, reboot, and align. Relax, reboot, and align. As we're gonna shut the door on any lower vibratory forms, forces, or frequencies as we sit in this space of love, light, stillness, abundance, health, and wholeness. As we sit in this magnetic frequency of high intent. Before we begin, we're going to start with an affirmation. Today's affirmation is, I am the divine source that manifests itself in all things, in all living things. I am the divine source that manifests itself in all living things. I am the divine source that manifests itself in all living things. I am the divine source that manifests itself in all living things. And so it is. It's the Sons and Daughters Day, so we're going to see what the Animal Oracle deck is going to speak to us and through us, to us and through us. One more shuffle before we begin. Try to jump out of there. Today's card for the day is Dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. The dove, and I had 2 doves in my backyard yesterday. Today it's snowing all of a sudden. It's 30-something degrees out there. It might not look like it by how I'm dressed, but it's 30-something degrees outside. But anyway, today's message is the dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. We in 2022, which represents balance and harmony. And if you're in balance and harmony, then you automatically got peace. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To the cosmic consciousness, family and soul tribe. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all, operating in the truest and highest version of your authentic self. I know y'all may have thought I forgot, but the spirit guides reminded me. I'm feeling good for no reason at all, radiating in the truest and highest and authentic version of my authentic self as we begin this message from the doves. Put on my glasses for this. Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. Archangel Bakpi. About doves. The angels of peace work through doves, and the pure white ones have become a worldwide symbol of peace. Their soul work is to approach humans and animals and bring them messages of love, peace, and harmony. They communicate this through their energy fields. Angels of peace also work with pigeons, partridges, plovers, grouse, pheasants, and ducks, who try to approach people and animals so that they can impart their loving light. These birds also spread peace through flowers, trees, and the land itself. The service work of dove is to peck the ground to prepare it for new seeds to grow. The service work of doves is to peck the ground to prepare it for new seeds to grow. The cooing of doves may sound monotonous to human ears, but it contains keys and codes of peace and harmony to soothe our consciousness and open us up to elevated thoughts and possibilities. Guidance. Your guidance is to take deep breaths and center yourself. Take deep breaths and center yourself on the out breath until you feel calm and tranquil. Fill the cells of your body with pure peace. Hold out your hand and imagine a white dove. Landing on it. Listen to its soft coo. And allow it to open you up to a serene and loving way of being. Let your energy fields glow with peace and harmony. Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. Think of people and situations in your life that would benefit from your light and visualize them being bathed in it. Plant new seeds of kindness, love, cooperation, or whatever is most needed for the highest good of all. Notice what changes occur. When your energy fields contain the keys and codes of peace and harmony, you become a catalyst for transformation wherever you go. A catalyst can be something or someone that brings about activation in something and something else. I'll just say it like that. When your energy field contains the keys and codes of peace and harmony, you become a catalyst for transformation wherever you go. I don't think I have to add to that. It speaks very clearly for itself. Spread messages of peace and joy, even when it be rough around the edges. I think I do a good job at it. Even if it be rough around them edges, I try to spread messages of peace and joy. I want to give honor to those who came before us, that we are only here by way of the ancestors, the elders, the previous generations. Many who have transitioned to other stages of life. I want to give acknowledgement and honor and gratitude, because it's been more than just us who got us through everything we had to go through to get to this moment. So honor to the ancestors, honor to our great, so forth and so on. Honor to them. How do I start? I know one thing, I prefer the cold truth over a warm lie, but how do I start? Does everything have to be good for you to feel good? I find pleasure in being able to feel good for no reason at all. But what I say to you is, does everything have to be good for you to feel good? If so, you may want to book some one-on-one sessions with me so we can talk about it. Does everything have to be good for you to feel good? I did a lot of healing work and what we call yesterday with a family member, a lot of energetic work. Not only with who I was dealing with, but within myself. And in the process of that, I was led to ask. If I teach you if I teach you what's already being taught, then what really am I teaching you? Furthermore, if I'm teaching you what's already been taught, then what am I distracting you from seeing about myself? I say this to say, everything that all the masters already said, but none of the ways that they ever said it. So, if God don't exist, it's all in your mind. And if God do exist, it's all in your mind. I'll give y'all a minute. See, I said that to say I understand the value of who I am, and I know the eternity of what I come from. God is my imagination, and that's how I know that I am God. Nothing is outside. It's all in your mind. It's a lot going on, family. It's a cult teacher, so you gotta, if you're gonna catch it, you gotta catch it, and you gotta be listening. It's a lot going on, and we've been through a lot to keep it going on, because it don't stop. But I said that to say, only take on what you can handle. This ain't the time to get caught doing too much. Only take on what you can handle. And just because you think you can handle it, don't necessarily mean you should take it on. Only take on what you can handle. Because most times we'll take on things, and then after taking on the things, we make it a habit of griping, whining, complaining, mostly on the inside, about the things that we just took on. We don't want to make it a habit of doing things and then be griping, whining, and complaining on the inside. It creates poisons. It creates a poisonous body, and it creates a poisonous person. It's not healthy. And it's definitely not a healthy road to travel. And these are the type of things that have us weighed down, aggravated, irritable, going through anxiety attacks, going through this and going through that. All the unseen things, all the things that's in the crevices, the dark, deep places in us that still need to be swept out. Sometimes you gotta remove yourself Sometimes you gotta remove yourself from yourself so divine can flow through. But sometimes you gotta remove yourself from around people just so they can find somebody else to blame. You ever felt like every time something happened, you've been to blame before? And I already know the question to this. I already know the answer to this question because I'm human just like you. But you ever felt like every time something happened, you always been to blame? It can't always be your fault, right? That's what I used to say to myself, man, it can't always be my fault. I remember being blamed so much and for so much mess that as soon as something happened, I just blame myself, even if I ain't there. You hear me? Yeah. Moment by moment, thought by thought. These are the things that I think about, family, sometimes. Every time I feel good right now. I know y'all feel it. Every time you feel good, though, you move closer and closer to who you really are. Can you feel it? Because I feel good right now. And the more you move closer and closer to who you are when you're feeling good, you're moving closer and closer to who you was always meant to be. Somebody will catch you. Do you know what you was doing last time? I mean the last time you was here. Do you know what you was doing last time? If you want to know what you was doing last time that you was here, a clear indicator is to look at what you're doing now. See, we here to finish unfinished business. And some of us didn't get the memo. But do you remember what you was doing last time? The last time you was here. Do you know what you was doing last time? The last time you was here. Do you know what you was doing last time? The last time you was here. See, it ain't no hell like knowing the truth and not being able to get to it. So I'm glad my soul had enough sense tap on my spirit and allow me to ask myself these type of questions so I can get the answer. See, ain't no hell like knowing the truth and can't get to it. I was asked how old I was a couple days ago. And by some I'm known as the Ancient of Days. But I was asked how old I was a couple days ago. And I politely informed them that my age is determined by the number of lives I have already lived. Did y'all catch it? My age is determined by the lives I have already lived, not by the number of years I've been on earth. My name is ForWard God. Feel good for no reason at all. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Thank you as always. Thank you as always. Thank you as always. In gratitude, I am grateful for all the likes, for all the shares, for all the subscribes, for all the comments, for those who tell a friend, telegram, and telepath this message and others that I have shared. I thank you all for your support in any way, shape, or form. And may it return to you as you have sent it. I am ForWard God. Peace.